Now we're actually being picked up. Very registered. We're being heard. Well, sometimes my naming schemes are brilliant, I must say. Alright, well, we're gonna... No, I want to watch that now. How do I watch that? I fumbled. Yeah, one... Oh, that was a temple. For server maintenance is crazy. Okay, we're chilling. We're gaming. Express gift. How do I get that? Welcome back, stranger. Yeah, right. Feels like I'm doing this for the first time. I really hope I can watch that thing, because I was an idiot and I hit the wrong one. Ah! Okay, I'm fat fingering literally everything. Um, Sunday's here. Genuine's rerun. Cool. Um, that's crazy they gave out a temple for maintenance. Yeah, I love this game. Okay. Sunday does look really cool. Nameless honor, I bet you the battle pet. Yep, it reset. That's fine because I maxed it out. Robin profile picture goes really crazy. Let's see. There's that IPC guide. What does it? Oh, just events and stuff. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's so much stuff. And we get more pulls. Let's go. There's the Trailblaze mission. I wonder if it's gonna be about Fugue and Sunday or just Fugue. Oh, we get. Ow. We get a new car. That's awesome. Oh, and we get to. Wow, they're really handing it out. We love to see that. Div, which. Oh no, Div got expanded too. Oh, that's sick. Okay. To 100. What is that? Oh, okay. It's okay. That's cool. Stable computing array, normal correction. Okay. I think that's a dig at me because I always do just 0. Ow. Same universe. Let's start with some aptitude showcases. Why not? I am really interested to see how Sunday works. Um, I also was under the impersonation that Freeway was going to be first and then Sunday, but I don't know where I got that information from, so it could be just completely wrong. This does look really cool. The Lightning Lord's such a cool ability. And bonk. Okay, we know how he works, so we don't need to really worry about it.
Let's be friends.
Gonna do this, gonna do this. Impersonation? What? Did I say something wrong again? We're gonna go ahead and do. Why does Tingyun sound different?
Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
Why do wait? Tingyun sounds different. Hold on.
Time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Why does Tingyun sound different?
Seize the moment.
Yeah, she sounds different.
Follow my charge.
Yeah, Tingyun's voice has changed.
Nap time. No manners, huh?
Why?
Customers.
What? It might be. That's strange. Why is it different?
No.
Show no mercy.
Yeah, that's definitely different. I wonder if Fugue is going to be the original voice actor, or it's going to be different, or if it's going to.
My name is Tingyun, the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. Please look after me from now on, benefactor.
Yeah, that's
Where
different.
are you going? Please take me with you. Oh, the time is late, and even
That's
my dad.
okay. That's interesting. I really hope the voice actor moved over to Fugue and not just like they didn't just get rid of her, which would be very unfortunate. Um, there it is. Okay, now we're gonna do Sundays. Aptitude. I'm so hyped for this. Causes an allocated summon or their summon. I wonder if that's gonna be something. Causes one ally to regenerate a certain percent of energy, increases an ally characters and their summons crit damage. Okay.
A day of peaceful repose.
He looks a lot like Trailblazer, actually. Like, his getup is very Trailblazer-esque, which is interesting. Oh, and he's paired with Jinyu, which is interesting.
Advance with unwavering resolve.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Twitten Sam. I think I said that correctly. For the follow, really appreciate it.
We're in trouble.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Obviously, we don't want to buff Sunday because he's a support himself, so
Fight as one.
I can't get over the fact that Tingyun's voice is different. It's so strange.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
That is such a cool ult.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder.
Okay.
Show no mercy.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Well, so I have 2 stacks, and I'm pretty sure I got the stacks from my ult. So there's no point in... Do I need to reapply his E or not? I don't know. They probably put Jinyu here so that you can go from Jinyu's... Oh, you see the little halo? That's cool.
Conflict.
You can go from Jinyu's character trial to this one and realize that there is a difference in power and what he's doing. Because Sunday is definitely helping his DPS. I just don't know exactly how much he's helping.
Think nothing of it.
I can't thank you enough. I've heard the call.
Yeah, so he still has the buff. Oh, this advances him forward, too.
To doubt farewell.
Maybe because he already has the buff the first time, and by reapplying it, it gives the... I mean, it'd help if I read, but I mean, like... Nah, I'm chilling. I should not have done that. I should have waited.
Show no mercy.
It's fine, though. Nah, it'll still hurt. This is really cool.
Is that it? Is that it?
It is interesting.
This mortal form. I will watch over you.
I'm not gonna get over the fact that they changed Tingyun's voice actor.
Time for the
Like I said, well, we might figure out why in the story quest. Like, I really hope it's a lore reason instead of they just had to replace the voice actor for some reason.
will overcome the thorns.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine, though. There we go, Tingyun, go crazy. Ah. Yeah, they changed the V... Oh, that's so strange. Remember, if you at least send this thing, if you at least copy it to your clipboard, it'll give you rewards. So, do that. I don't know who to claim. Probably, let's see, what's Bronya cooking up? I have E2, so there's no point in getting E3. Do I actually... You know what? I might actually just go for Welt, because I don't have Welt. I don't have Welt or Bailu. But... I don't know, I just don't think that Bailu's very... Like, I don't think I need her on my account because I have other characters that do what she does. I wonder. 167 days is crazy. I get they really want you to collect it because it's from now until 3.0, so that'll be interesting. I really want to do this because this seems really, really cool. And we can invite somebody. I think I have E6 links, so there's no point. Meeting ability. Reach 50,000 points in one dinner meeting. Interesting. So this is one of those quests that's going to be a long one because it's a build 'em up. Kind of like the Belobog Museum and things like that. So, yeah, that's probably what it's going to be centered around. Where is the character I'm working on? Here you are. Nope. We want this one. We'll do the first one with this, just so I can get the support character bonus. I want to know. I'm googling it because I want to know the answer to this. It's gonna bug me if I don't have it.
Fight as one.
Destined for oblivion.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I weep for the departed.
Okay, so it's not a story beat. They just changed it for some reason. They have not disclosed why. Which I don't care. If they don't disclose it, then it's it's up to them, I think. But it is a little sad because Tingyun was,
Still waters of oblivion.
I think, the first character I got
Fight as one.
outside of obviously Trailblazer and March and Dong Hung. I'm pretty sure she was the first character I got
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers
because I
your
just
blessing.
didn't pull until I got Kafka. So it was like I don't know. I did like one pull or something to get Gapar. Yeah, I did enough pulls to get Gapar, and Tingyun was my first unit I got. So that doesn't mean like something must have happened. I don't know. Although they do like to recast their English voice actors for some reason. I don't know.
Fight as one.
It is really strange to hear that. Like, I mean, I act like I used to get a lot. I really don't outside of like this team when I'm farming stuff to give people more money for the support units. But it is strange. It is very strange.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's gonna take a minute.
Who will it be?
This is gonna take a minute.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Again.
Which, do we know what element,
Destined for oblivion.
Herda is?
Fight as one.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
He's an ice and erudition. Okay. What is the original Herda? I know she's ice. I just don't know what
Give these trailblazers your
she's also erudition. Okay. So she might be new pure fiction best team maybe question mark. That'd be pretty cool.
You'll pay for
Hmm.
this.
For oblivion.
Who will it be? Fight as one.
That is really interesting.
Fiends or devils.
I don't know. I mean, we're in 2.7 now, but I'm really hyped for 2.7 to 3.0. They've been releasing
Give these trailblazers
so much stuff. And it all just seems super cool. And we're getting a new path, which is always, interesting, because we've never gotten a new path before. But when you think about it, Genshin Impact released Dendro around the second or third year. No, I think Genshin just turned 3, so it was their second year, and HSR is getting there. So maybe they have like a timeline where they just add a new path. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many more paths we're gonna get. There are a lot of Aeons in the game already, so they could theoretically add a lot of paths. But now again, I can't speak on Impact 3rd because I just don't play Impact 3rd. But they haven't added another element in Genshin. Although I feel like it'd be a lot harder and a lot less sense to do that in Genshin than it would be in Star Rail. So maybe they could. I don't know. Yay.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
I love it when I'm doing auto and it uses their all the enemy with 1 HP. It always fills my heart with happiness. I could very easily do this myself, but nah. It is also interesting. I don't have Acheron. I chose to skip her because I couldn't get enough pulls to get her in her light count. But I'm pretty sure her and Fei Xiao are the only 2 characters that do not have an energy-based ult. And I don't have either of them. I don't know. There's no like real realization. It's just an interesting little thing I noticed. Hello, Ketchup. How are you doing today? It's great to see you again. Okay, now that takes so long to do when you don't have a proper Acheron team. And now we can do this. And this is going to speedrun everything. Happy 2.7? Right? We love 2.7. I'm really excited to do the parlor car event because we finally get more stuff in the car, and I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. And Sunday's here. Which I think a lot of people are going to be really happy about that.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh, this is so much faster.
Relax.
This is so much faster.
Time to say bye.
Yeah.
Boom.
They also expanded Div, and I'm super hyped about that because I love Div. I might actually do a run day, even though I already did it for the week. Should I pick? I think you should. If you don't have her, I think she's the best pity 5-star you can get.
Time to say bye.
And if you already have her, getting her E1's massive. I have her E1, and she's fantastic. You don't have her. Are there any other pity characters you don't have, like Welt or something? Himiko would probably be good. But, depends on who you have.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
It's so much faster when you have a team that synergizes well with each other. Who would have thought?
Time to say bye. Boom.
There we go. Absolute gaming. But yeah. I don't know who to pick for myself either, because I have everyone put Welt and Bailu, and I
Stand still.
kind of want to get Welt just because I don't have him and he's kind of cool, but I also don't think I'd ever use him. So like, I don't know. It kind of depends, I guess. I don't know.
Time to say
Because I don't think I should look at Himiko E1 actually. That's what I should look at. That could be huge. But I'll have to do that after this. Yeah, I have to remember that. Himiko E1 might be good, other than that. I can't remember what her E1 is. Hello Aya, how are you doing today? It's great to see you.
Time to say bye.
I'm slightly sad. Did you pull for Sunday and not get him? Also,
lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
your game says Genshin, not Age. How dare it? How absolutely dare it? That's not allowed.
Time to say bye. Boom.
There we go, fixed it.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Time to say bye.
Our game.
Boom.
I'm getting really lucky. I've gotten a lot of golden orbs. You had to delete Zenless because of the H-Star update. That's criminal. That's sad. Although they are all massive games, so I don't know what I would do if I had to do it on mobile. I don't think I can actually. Probably not. I'll just delete the operating system. We don't need that. Again, I'm running 3 Hoyo games. Right, yeah, no, all the Hoyo games themselves are absolutely massive. And then if you throw in more than one of them, you're going to have a storage issue. I kind of want to do this. Like, I know I should probably do the main story, but I kind of want to just do the event, because the event's going to be epic. My HSR won't load. That's not good. Okay, yeah, I need to look at E3 or E1 Himiko actually. That's not the best. Because since she mostly does her damage from follow-up, it's not that important that she's faster, especially since mine's actually pretty fast naturally. So yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting. Synthesis. I can finally choose my 300. Let's go. Who are you gonna pick? You also get a free pity 5-star for just logging in the game, which is really cool. I'm super hyped. My computer turned off. That is not epic. Very much not epic. We'll just do alt first. Get that up. Relics. Ooh. What is her best in slot? I actually don't know. Best build. Musketeer Reptilian Arena. I think I have that. Oh, I got E1 Sampo. It shows now weird stuff. Yeah, I picked now because of the free 5-star. Gotcha. Either Clara or Himiko. For you or for me? E1 Sampo's huge. It shows now weird stuff. Ketchup, I would recommend restarting your computer. That, like, I just don't know. Energy regeneration. I thought it's attack damage. All of these are terrible. All of these are terrible. Do not have. That's criminal. Here. BRB, I think my HSR is broken. Okay. A lot of people are having problems with it, apparently. I'm glad that mine loaded correctly. Would have been sick if it did not. Give me a good piece to work with. No. Okay, fine. Oh my god, what's up? Oh, that's bass. Fan starts working so loud. Uh-oh. What? I don't know. You might want to look at your task manager, see if it's like being maxed for something. Like maybe something's going on in the background that's probably shouldn't be. Finally updating. There we go. Yeah, I would look at your task manager. Okay, chat. Who do I pick? Do I pick E1 Himiko, which I don't think I need that much? Do I pick Bailu or Welt? Because Bailu and Welt are new. Okay, I do need help with choosing first. Okay, yeah. Go for it. I'll help. Oh, my arm hurts so much. Himiko is the best. Okay. Himiko's the best character. She's very strong. I have her, and I would be, if I picked her, I would get her E1. But I don't know how good her E1 is for me, because it scales off of Victory Rush, which is this. I guess it can be good, because that means that she gets to move more, which means more breaks, which means more follow-ups. Okay, yeah, I can... Okay, that might work. Bronya and Himiko, I can either help boot heal by getting Bronya, but I also need a good boot heal team right now, or I get Himiko, or I can potentially make a second team. I would go with Bronya. I think the Bronya is hands down the best pity 5-star, and the difference between Bronya and the second best, which you could argue is probably like Gepard or Himiko, you could argue those two, is vast. Like, they're both really good characters, but the difference between how good they are compared to Bronya is so huge. Bronya is so good. I use her on Jinyu Hyper Carry, and she's oh, Bronya is so good. Because the thing is, I need a second team for stuff. Okay. Well, if you're gonna build a Himiko team, it kind of depends. If you're gonna build a Himiko team, do you have Herta? I mean, you probably have Herta, but and I got a good solid boot hill team. But they didn't team up. Bronya is just so good. Like, she's just so good. Aya, do you have Herta? Because if you have Herta, then that might dictate Himiko or not. Yes? Okay. Then yeah, you might. If you don't have a second team, then you should probably get Himiko. You get it for free? Yeah, I don't remember the characters that you get for free because it happened such a long time ago. For me, anyway. Wait, Divergence ending? Oh, I hate fighting Hule so much. No, I don't get to fight Sam anymore. But yeah, because the best Himiko team, well, one of the ones that I like to use, is a Himiko Herta team. So if you have that, you have two of the really important characters for the Himiko team. Hello, Kantos. How you doing today? It's great to see you. Everyone's coming in. We'd love to see it. Where are you? Here you are. You, and you. I guess I should probably try 3, actually. Hold on, let me do that. They added more shit. I'm back, my computer's working. Good, I'm glad. They're giving me so much stuff. Okay. Let me end and finalize, because I need to do BRB HR stuff. Okay. So right now, Kantos, we are all debating on the free 5-star that we should choose for the The free pity 5-star that we're getting. We're all debating on who we should get for our accounts. Yeah, break. Destruction. I took Clara E1. Yeah. Is that good? I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I've mainly been giving my attention to Himiko or Welt. So sorry, E2. Okay. But yeah. We'll go Abundance. I'm pretty sure I'll get Himiko. You probably should get Himiko. There we go. But I'm so hyped for 2.7. We're doing a run through div to get the rewards, and then yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting Himiko for a second. Oh, perfect. Yeah, because I have Bronya E2, so I don't have to worry about getting Bronya's E1. I could get Clara E1, but I don't know how good that is. But I kind of just want to unlock Welt, because I don't have Welt or Bailu, and, you know, I like Welt as a character. So I'm not entirely sure. Let's check out the Killing Blow. We'll do that one. Bronya's always safe, but yeah, but then I would get E3, and that just increases her skills, which isn't bad, but I don't know. I don't know if that's better than getting a new character. Then again, if I get him, I'm probably never gonna use him anyway, so there's that. I totally didn't pick her. I totally just pulled her. That's, if you're not being sarcastic, that's fantastic. Now you get a free other character. That's crazy. Doesn't it? It does. It increases her ult and skill talents, but I have the max, so like, it would be cool, I guess. Like, it wouldn't be bad. I'm being sarcastic, sadly. That's unfortunate. But you do now have Himiko, which is huge.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Please stay tuned.
Alright.
Sound lingers.
This is difficulty 3. I have to actually pay attention for this first half. We'll do that. We'll do this. And then... Okay, we're out of heat. And then... Oop. I think I'll get Sunday on main because I lack supports. Sunday goes crazy. He is so strong.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, Sunday's really, really strong. I did his character trial.
Like fireflies.
During the character trial, they changed Tingyun's VA, and I am upset about it. Like, I don't know why. They haven't told anyone why they changed the VA, but she was such a good voice actor, and they changed it. The new one's fine. Like, it's not to rag on her at all, but it's just weird because it's obviously different.
Take your position.
But yeah, I don't know. It was
Dreams do come true.
my little. That's a little tangent. But,
That's all you got.
oh, I just realized. Yep, maybe because I use Tingyun quite frequently for my like. What would be the correct word? I'm gonna log in and spend my energy and then get off team. That's what it is. Probably the best way to describe it. Tingyun is on my team and I forgot about the VHH. Yeah, I mean, like, they sound relatively similar, probably because they should. It's the same character. But, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. They do like to change the English VAs. Yeah. Like I said, it's not like I don't blame anyone. Like, things happen all the time, and they do change their VAs quite frequently, but the other one was just so iconic may not be the right word, but I'm just used to hearing it, so it's gonna take me a minute. Let me do that one. You kind of like, yeah. Like, I'm not trying to say that the new one's bad. Like, she does a great job. It sounds good. It's just, it's gonna take a while for me to get used to it. Dog Hong and Barbara Luna goes crazy. Yeah, with Sunday it's going to. Or just in general. So. Oh yeah.
Please stay tuned.
No, just in general. Yeah, well, he's a very strong character. I have no doubt. Oh. Do we care about? Probably. I killed my Sparkle stat-wise. Uh-oh. She's gonna have, like, what, 10 speed? That would be bad. Yeah.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
That's terrible. That's a little rough. Yep, of course, I got the negative curio. Grr. But 161 speed's crazy. That's really, 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 really fast. I don't know, Sparkle's been growing on me a lot as a character. Like, I've just seen a lot of stuff about her online, and obviously the more that you're exposed to something, the more you're probably going to be favorable towards it. But I would never pull Sparkle because I don't have a team that would use her on. But she needs crit damage. Yep. Ketchup, are you secretly, like, having a software issue? Like, is there something wrong? Stay absolutely silent. I hate fighting the Horde. Go here. Yeah. Firefly trivializes all of this. I love her. And bonk. I don't know if I should pull out my second account. I think whenever you're unsure, don't do it. Just don't do it. You like that? Oh, your internet's disconnecting? Yeah, that would be a problem. There we go. That's big.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Yeah, I think I also have E1 Capard, so. Yeah, I really like Clara, but she's one of those characters that I got at the beginning, kind of built, then just didn't because of I can't remember why. But yeah, I am starting to build other characters. Like I'm working on Hunt March right now because you know she's cool. But I think I have E0 Clara. I think.
Time for the mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
So if I pull Jin Yuan and the fight against Arvin will be easier, and I get an ace follow-up, which I think would be better. I don't know if Jin Yuan's better than Ratio. I think it kind of depends on the characters you have available to yourself. I mean, obviously, because that matters quite a lot. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know enough about Jin Yuan to give much of an opinion. Sorry. I don't want to give you false information and then be the reason that you don't like.
Not so fast. Who will it be?
AoE is very, very big. I think that's why the hunt just isn't that good right now, because it's mostly, outside of Fei Xiao, it's mostly just seeing I'm going to obliterate this one single target, and that's it.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Yeah, you stay down. Except Boot Hill. Boot Hill also tends to do well. Boot Hill is the exception.
There's more to life.
Yep.
Eternal.
I completely forgot that he was Hunt, I'm gonna be honest. That's not good.
Stay away.
I wanted to revisit my Revenge Clara idea, so I took her Eidolon. Also, her Eidolon gave her directly more power, while running E2 only gives team flexibility. That is true. I don't... Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I want to build Clara, but right now I'm doing Hunt March. but
I can help. Watch your
this is gonna hurt. Yep. And she has another phase after this. Ugh. Doesn't help that 2 of my main characters are under. Ah, there we go. Step out of it, thank you. I'm picking Clara for my Freak 1 and Himiko for 300. That works. I think both are very strong characters.
Stay in step. Dreams do come.
Gonna go and break.
How do you like that? Who will it be?
Enjoying yourself?
In the mood for
Dang it.
another beating?
I don't need to heal. Do this. We can reapply stacks to alt.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, I still don't have Welt or Bailu, which I don't think I'm ever gonna care about getting Bailu, but I kind of want Welt just to have him. But every time you get an option of picking, there's just always the better thing to pick. Mainly Bronya and Himiko. But
Step up,
Yep.
let's see.
Great.
there we go. 1 mil damage. Woohoo! That is crazy.
Nothing. How's this take?
Yeah, we don't have Trailblazer buff going, so. I mean, I'm going to do this anyway to heal, but.
My friends?
I also have Clara's Lycon on main. Yep. Clara's Lycon's pretty good. We don't have Super Breaks, so this is gonna do nothing.
Zoning out. I can help. Watch your feet.
Nothing.
Stay in step.
Salmon.
Take a guess.
Eternal.
For a split second there, I got really scared because I thought they replaced Kafka's VA, which they should never do. But they didn't, so it's fine.
Just right.
My Revenge Clara team. Clara, March 7th, Preservation.
Petal and
Oh,
lost
yeah, because her E. Yukong/Tingyun, Adventuring. That sounds very solid indeed.
all will be swept away.
Yeah, I
by
really
the
want to
wind.
use Clara. And as I'm starting to build other characters, eventually I'll have a team viable for her, but right now I do not, unfortunately.
Tastes like a good brew.
Slight problem, I'm broke in level up stuff. Do the parlor car event that's going on right now, that'll help a lot. Like, a lot. There we go. Firefly go again? Dang.
Step up, let's.
There's more to life.
Nope, my turn. Hee.
This is my fight.
Noted March 7th build is a sub. That's interesting. What, do you mainly just use her ult for damage or something? Or how does that work?
Enjoying yourself?
Okay, time to pull Sunday. I need him on my first. Good luck, best of luck. Yeah, I debated pulling for Acheron, but I just didn't have enough pulls for me to feel like I actually had it worth it, so I never did. I'll go in there with more energy. It's fine. I'll take that because I don't have it yet. Take. You like this. I'm also 50-50 on low pity and in barely anything saved up. I believe in you. You'll do it. You got this. Where am I? Just there.
Please stay tuned.
Sound lingers.
Okay, here we go. That's crazy. And we'll take this because money. Okay, there we go. We'll go over here. Yep. Adventuring shields are up everyone all the time. Yep, adventuring's really good. So March 7th will always do a counter attack, even without having to use her shield. Okay, I didn't know that that's how that worked, so that's why I was confused. And she can increase Clara aggro. Yes, that part I did know. That is cool. That's a very interesting team. I would steal that. But I don't have adventuring. I have the others. But I also don't have Yukon built at all. No. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I can afford anything. Oh, I can. I will definitely take the pen resistance. That'll be great. Give me more sex suspicion. Another problem, I don't have any characters on the main account that have summons yet. I mean, no one does. That's the new path. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at leaks, so I don't know that for certain, but I'm pretty sure the new path that's coming deals with summons. So unless if they count like the Lightning Lord as a summon and things like that, then that might be important. Which would kind of make sense because they put him with Tingyun as a trial thing, so like, maybe. But they have summons.
Every petal in life all will be swept
I don't know if
away
that counts
by
as a
the wind.
summon. Oh, so you don't have Tingyun.
Like fire till everything
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, like, he's gonna be good anyway because he provides crit damage, and crit rate. So, he can be good on any character. On any team, he just, I think, excels with summons. I think that's his gimmick. But you can put him on, like, I saw a video of him with just a regular 4-star Herda, and he went absolutely ballistic. Herda hit so hard, it was not even funny. So, yeah, you can put him on anything, and it'll work.
Stay in step.
Okay. I have to, like, actually...
This is more than a bad
Next patch, you will get a free summon character. We love to see that. Oh, there's so much stuff going on with HSR. I'm so freaking hyped.
some value, I suppose.
I'm so hyped. Ah, pen resistance. I took that Curio specifically because these guys suck when they put you to sleep. Like, they are not fun. Owie.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
Gonna go ahead and do this for Super Break. Remembrance Trailblazer.
Good brew, my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see something about that. I need to do a video about all the stuff coming up, but I've been recovering from a sickness, so I haven't been able to do much of anything.
Existence is unity.
I'm at 45 pity. I wish you the best of luck. You got this. I believe in you.
The mood is set.
They did give out a free 10 pull for maintenance, which is crazy. And then obviously if you wait, I think a week, you get another 10 pulls, so... If you don't get him now, you have another chance later. Super Break Auto, I love this team so much. Never mind, I guess I'm not using, I am using Real Nail. I didn't get anything, 55 pity. Yeah, so you'll get another attempt in 7 days.
There's more to life.
Did me using Ruin Mace ult overwrite to sleep? That's kind of crazy. I like that a lot.
Until everything burns to ashes. This is more fight.
It's kind of unfortunate I did not break him, because now he's going to do a big boy attack. It's going to suck. I have a problem. What is my problem? I have 160 pulls and I really want to pull. Okay. Is the problem you just have an itch to pull and you don't really need to pull it right now? Is that what it is? But I have nothing to pull on. There it is.
That's all you got.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of waiting to see what Herda does. I am super hyped for Herda, and I just think she looks really cool. So I might pull for her. Especially since she'd be a direct upgrade from the 4-star Herta, which makes sense. But, yeah. If you really want to pull, you can, like, go online and look up, like, HSR summon simulators. That way you can scratch that itch without having to waste your summons.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away.
That's just one of the alternatives that you could do.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There we go. Alright, we won. Difficulty 3.
Every victory is hard won.
Yippee! Yippee! I don't think I need to save this, but sure. Firefly bullet. Firefly bullet. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, and they raised div finally, and now it'll end in 83 days though, which is unfortunate. I really like div. It doesn't have to go. Alright, chat, final verdict. Who would I pick? I've had one vote for Himiko, and I've had one vote for Baronia, and I'm gonna throw in a vote for Welt, just because it's funny. But who do I pick? I say Welt, okay. I'll give enough time for everyone to say something. I should, you know what? I should also probably check my Clara. What is my Clara's Eidolon's chilling at? He's really high up for no reason. Eidolon. She is E0. That would probably be really, really good. But like I said, I don't use her, and I don't have a team to utilize her just yet, so that would be an investment for the future. He's my 9th fave character, and I use him. Go to Summon Simulator. Simulator. Well, I got Tingyun. I would pull it up on stream, but I don't have a setting set up for it yet. And I'm literally just skipping through everything just to see. I lost it to Welt based. I did not lose it to anybody because I don't have enough bolts to get to 90, so we're crazy. It's crazy that I actually have to spend. They want us to spend money. That's crazy. But okay, I didn't get anybody, so that didn't help me too much. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick. It's either Welt or Clara. One of these two bozos. You need pulls on a site. Exactly, that's what I was saying. It's crazy. What's even crazier is they want you to spend money to get more pulls. So it's like, no, I'll just play the actual game for it. Maybe I just picked the one bad one. I don't know. But who do I pick? Definitely not Yei. I'm gonna actually look at what is Welt's best teams to know if I even have the ability to make him good if I choose to build him. I do not. Not even close. I have 3 out of the 4 characters for a mono imaginary team, so. Edict's Dong Hong. Himiko has no voice, yeah. Yeah, maybe I will go with Clara. Because I just don't have the teams for Welt. I don't know. I'm playing out on a wheel. I have 2 votes for both, so. Wheel. We're gonna do Welt. Clara. Spin. Try. Oof. Let's see what we're cooking with then. Getting a lot of Tingyun. Getting a lot of Tingyun. Yeah, this one does not require. That was so stupid that it requires money. Like, what do they think they are? It's slightly devious, and I can kind of respect that, but that's crazy. I did just get a 5-star. I got Kapard. That didn't help. Guess I'm not getting Kapard. Wilton March and Pom Pom have voices? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the strike is still going on, so it's gonna be like, you'll have some NPCs talking to you, and then the actual characters will be mute. I got Sunday because I hit pity. Okay, you know what? When in doubt, new character it out. Yay! I won't regret that later, I promise. Watch me, I swear, the next time I do a summoning video, I'm going to lose pity to Welt. It's going to happen now. But I'm not that upset. If it happens, that's fine. I think Welt's Eidolons are okay, I think. That's a lot of text. I'm going to assume that that's decent. And then, that's good. So yeah, man, his Eidolons seem to be decent. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to read.
The passion of yesteryear isn't all that returned.
But yeah, right now I'm working on March. Because everyone else here is built, but March. I want March. Weldon Pom Pom, yeah. I won? Congratulations, we'd love to see that. Okay, I might actually do this event. I should probably do story, but I really want to do this event. I want to see more about the car. I want to know more. No? I described his Eidolons as mid. Okay. Yeah, I mean, 3 energy isn't the best, but... I won you over and you picked Welt. Yeah, that is factual. You did indeed do that. I did pick Welt in the end. Yeah. I mean, let's see. How many am I at now? I'm at 100 exactly. I'll also probably get these. I'm at 52 here. That's not what I want. I want this. What pity am I at? 5. I'm at 20 pity. I can hit soft pity if I use these. I don't know if the event is all fully out. And as soon as I go to the parlor car, I'm gonna get yiffed away into a thing. Oh, they changed it. Oh, no, they didn't. They added a huh. What? This is so cool. So wait a minute. Is this quest the what? So is this quest just a bleeding over into this one, or is this like a whole thing? I don't know. We're gonna find out though. Let's go. Find out. Okay, this looks a lot like the. Why are you here? This looks a lot like the Reverie in the Dreamscape. It actually looks exactly like that, actually. Lounge corner. I don't see... Where's my Sunday? Staircase. How about we explore rooms ahead of it? Oh wait, there's a thing up above us? Can I see up there? Hold on. Okay, it's just a door, so maybe that's for future expansions? Question mark? Maybe. I also want to talk to this guy.
Tell me anything that's bothering
Fish.
Welcome home, dear nameless.
That goes to my room? Let me in now. Yeah, that's true. They did say that they would, upon use, instantly recover 4 technique points. Gimme. They did say that we were getting our own room, so. But you need to unlock it first. I'm assuming that's in the event then, right? Also, if you all want to see it, I don't mind spending my 52 summons here, because I just hoard them for no reason. But
I've never.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation. With
apparently
a
just a
presence
storage
only
room.
revealed by
Interesting.
the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection.
As soon as she hears anything about summons, yeah! Okay, I will.
You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey...
It's scary. Can we go somewhere else?
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Yeah!
It's interesting that Pom Pom stays out of choosing where we go. Like, he doesn't dictate where we... I mean, he doesn't even throw in his... Can I vote no? Right. Yeah, where's Black Swan staying in all this, too? Do mimetic entities even need to eat?
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine.
To catch out breath, that's a typo, probably. They're all actually at this moment. People still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. This they will witness the grand station of wardens, and during this moment, Alicia also complete arts promised by a genius. And those they will meet again, including not only friends but also foes. Oh wait, what? We get to go to Sunday? Yippee! Several weeks later, Golden Hour, Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
I've debated. I find that randomly, yeah, I've debated switching over to JP because I really like anime and I watch it in sub. But then it's a little hard for people who watch my streams to just listen in the background because it's a different language.
It's all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutral. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for the...
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means
Yeah.
of maintaining... Who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than...
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC
That's unfortunate.
orchestrated everything and...
Yep.
What was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
I do think it's kind of funny that all of the NPCs have voice actors,
All the hearsay. All I can say
and then the actual, like, characters are like,
for it.
what's so confusing? What's
I
wrong?
mean, the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck,
Yeah, you could.
forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history. Like what happened to the Black Plum family back then.
Yeah. I mean, they have to unzip and do that, but I think HSR is pretty good about optimizing their storage space. I mean, they have to be because the Hoyo games are so big.
Another theory about that family head, though.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
Yes, he gets to reinstall Zenless on Zero.
Long, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will.
Except I'm hoping he gets a 2 weeks thing. Yeah.
Please rest assured.
I think I know what you're talking
We'll
about.
do everything in our power to protect the sweet dream.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
How did they not recognize Sunday?
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh,
Oh, he's using the abilities to obstruct who he is in their mind.
do you recall when or where we might have met?
He's wearing a hood. I guess. It's like the I'm gonna put on glasses and no one's gonna know who I am. But yeah.
Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
The Papeshi knows who he is. How could they Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I was just in the wrong, like,
Knack for stirring up trouble.
he looks nothing like
All the
Sunday.
routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
Yeah, so if he's a fugitive and we take him with us on the Express,
I need you with me. You're the
are
only
we
one I can
I guess
rely
we're
on
no,
depending
because
on.
we're shareholder. I don't know how that works.
The only one can rely on. Huh. What about her?
At least she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
He wouldn't be the first one? That's actually true. Yeah, never mind. That's yep.
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different...
You're right. I won't deny that.
I wonder if the Harmony... Surely we as the Trailblazers know that he's Sunday. Right? Like, if he ends up joining the Express,
I'm sure you already know.
we have to know it's Sunday. He can't keep up the disguise forever, right? Like, surely.
I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Alright, then let's keep going.
Alright, let's, Starro map, get me at it. No, I'm locked in the story. I want to try this before I forget, because I bet you that this is a... whatever you want to call it? Quest, challenge, achievement? That's what it is. An achievement. That's so upsetting. Soul Glance, Scorched Sand. We go here. Okay, now I just have to hope someone on my friends list has Sunday. Does anyone here have Sunday? Actually, probably not, because it's... he's new. He's like, he came out. Oh, there he is. Alright, cool. Okay, now we just have to put Robin on here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There. Okay, come on. Rabino. Is that not an achievement? In the live stream, they clearly said that okay. We are immune to hoods. Sunglasses and hoods don't affect us, Batman. What are you gonna do? I feel like it should be an achievement to put these two on the same team, so I'm gonna actually play this one through and see what happens. This is a completely butchered team, but why not, right?
Resonate all together. Stars echo.
Although, it kind of... I don't know if this makes any sense to everyone else, but it kind of makes sense to me that the Trailblazer just wouldn't be fooled by hoods. Like, at all. Like, it's just something that they would be intrinsically good at, for no reason. It's all the trash cans that we dive in, that's what it is. Fly into the sky. Okay, so it was an achievement. I just had to actually do the... what the heck? Oh, that's what that is. Completely forgot that that was the thing. Okay, who is here? Tingyun. And then you should be Asta. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna enable this team. Let's see. Win one battle with a team that includes Robin and Sunday. Fly into the sky together. That's kind of depressing. So are you saying we instantly? You know what? I might. Who knows? Am I calling Sunday trash? No. But, you know.
Is that a stain?
Maybe, I don't know. I am still recovering from being sick, so I will probably, without a doubt, say something outlandish at some point, and I don't mean it. If I haven't already. I might have already done it. I don't know.
I see two bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see
You can pick him up.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Oof.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
So I wonder if he's gonna
Yet you will repay this
reflect
favor
on his
also.
actions and, like,
After all,
change as a character, or that will be an ongoing thing that he slowly does over time. Like, I don't know if it's going to be something that he does in this story, like, in this 2.7, or if it's going to take a lot longer for that.
Holy moly. Can you...
I kind of hope it's over time and it's not just...
I showed you a way to survive.
By the way, why do you think Sunday, like, are we talking in the universe, or in, like, real life? I'm assuming you mean real life, but I'm making sure.
When you were at your wits'
I'm
end,
gonna turn my fan on.
you
If you all
lost
hear it,
everything.
let me know, and I'll turn it off.
I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Sunday, you don't have any more power. In real life, because I never got it, because he's a hot male. Because he's a hot, tall male. At least... I would say that's like 40% of his popularity. The other 60%, I would say, is because he is kind of cool. I really like him as a character. His arc was really, really interesting, and the fight was really cool. So that's why I like him so much. I don't think I like him enough to pull for him in that sense, but as a character that I'm going to get to interact with, he's really cool.
Okay,
But yeah.
okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor. Quite enough. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IP? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once...
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now.
Mhm.
You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate.
It's
your
not like I don't dislike him, it just didn't grow on me like Adventuring did. I think Adventuring's different, right? Like, because the way that I see it is Adventuring, and I don't know if everyone thought this, but when I was doing the quest line, I did not like Adventuring. He was more of an antagonistic behavior character. And then, you know, as we went on, then we learned more about him, and we kind of was like, oh, this guy's actually a good person, he kind of cares. And this thing about him. So, I like Adventuring a lot, too. But his character arc is done. Like, we've had a resolution with him. Sunday's isn't done yet. So, like, I would say let them cook, but if it's something that's going to take several updates to get through, then it might take a while to get to that point where it's like, oh, Sunday's actually a really cool character. And stuff like that. Because I really didn't... I liked Adventuring as an antagonist, but it was like, I kind of gritted my teeth every time I saw him, until we started to learn more about his backstory. Then you kind of come around to him as like, this guy actually does care. And he's not just an IPC person that's doing IPC things for money. So.
I'll only know when I find out what.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due.
By walking straight...
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go. This...
I don't know. I just feel like Sunday has a lot of time to grow as a character because, I guess this might be technically spoilers, so keep in mind. But he's joining the Express, so by giving him the position of being in the Express, they're allowing him a lot of time to grow as a character instead of having to finish it in Penacony and then having it stay in Penacony.
There's something else.
So they can do a lot with this character. They can do a lot.
The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to...
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall in...
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what
His-
has Ideen Park got to do with you?
His outfit, it obviously resembles Robin a little bit, but it also resembles the Trailblazer, like, a lot, which is interesting. Sure, I could grow to like him, but it felt like Sunday's release was anticipated as Firefly before we got anything other than his slightly whiny villain arc, so I don't get it. I think, now this might just be because I make content and I view things slightly differently, but I have to figure out how to word this because I really don't want to mess it up because this could really blow up in my face. Sunday might not have been that popular back then, but because the people who do like him made stuff about him, like videos, they were screaming about him, they were talking about him, blah, 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 blah. It seemed like he was really popular because that's what we were being fed from the algorithm. Because it's like, if you don't, like, let's say, for example, let's pretend I don't like Sunday. I'm not going to make content on him if I don't like him. So, you won't know that I don't like him. But let's say I really like Sunday. Then I'm going to start making content on him. And then you're going to know that I really like Sunday. So it's kind of one of those things where people who just don't like Sunday don't make content on him. So there's the only content that you have to digest is people who really like Sunday. So it makes it seem like everyone really, really likes Sunday.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation.
What? What are you talking, Mr. One Week? Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. That must be...
I want to know what's going on in there.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it...
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me.
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. That's fantastic.
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir.
So public, and not really just by any character, really. It's really anything on the internet. Even outside of the video game industry, it's anything. Anything. But that concept applies to, but yes.
Let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the probe?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's...
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go.
Please take these notes with you. They may...
Oh, do I have to read?
You shouldn't
Maybe.
have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you.
To his character arc so far? Yeah, possible. I mean, I can, like, he's trying to fix it himself, but I can see that.
Manage this park
That is an ongoing joke. I don't know, how chronically online you are, Cantos, but with, you know, my aspiring job being content, I'm online a lot. And so, it is a slight joke to just take a damaged character and be like, I can fix him / her. And then you just post the most deranged images that you can of them. So that could also just be a bit that people are playing into slightly. But I'm also very confident that they actually think, like, they actually mean it as well.
Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately,
Was that his way of training you?
perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order.
Let's see what we have on these
Interesting.
notes.
So we are reading. I'll write down what I've noticed so far and go over things on immediately later. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not distract trash and trash cans. Do not discard trash and trash cans. Please do not use the slogan bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt Troop while experiencing the attractions. Handstands, walks around flower beds are prohibited. Attention, conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just have not been reviewed yet. Okay. Am I gonna have to like
Consumption of food except for
pick out what's
burgers.
wrong with the scene and
What?
figure out what's going on or something like that? I'll investigate this lamppost.
Be kind to birds.
Looks like some rules weren't distorted. That's a word-for-word account of what...
Did you make this rule because your sister is named Robin?
No, it was for Mr. Gopherwood. He used to stop by the park to people watch and appreciate the vibrancy of life. I wanted him to rest undisturbed.
Well, that's nice of him.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for
What happens if I break?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
So Sunday made these rules, bro. What is wrong with you?
Try me.
I mean, that I can understand. You don't want to make the Trailblazer too strong. Like, you can only contain them for so long. Oh, I love this. This is great. That guy was hungry.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast.
Trash can
members are
disapproves.
allowed on
Trash
this
can
stage.
does disapprove.
A surprise.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast.
Well, technically, Robin would be allowed up here, so, actually...
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Okay, this is weird.
Lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little. Wait a sec. If this is how violations are correct...
I tried to warn you.
Oof.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve...
Interesting.
What's the plan?
So we are just going around and fixing all the things that he has
Nothing
implemented
complicated.
during his reign
All
as the
distortions have
Order's
their roots. We'll be able to
Aeon
trace them to the
proxy?
source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules where
manifestation.
we just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for when a distorted after echo manifests to correct us. I'll be able to pin. Then I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Oh, here we go, trash can. Oh, I'm gonna get like jumped.
Do not discard. This is
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well,
Throw him in.
something's happening.
Let's go.
What is this?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere.
We're not
too.
breaking enough called the Trailblazer. He would be excellent at this thing. Oh, I completely forgot about this. I need to do this.
Do not use Soul Glad bottle cap. The Drain Jolt troop, where? Are they hiding or something? Please do not use
Okay.
Soul Glad
I actually need to do
bottle
this so I can get the
Drain
sparkle
Jolt
thing.
troop.
I completely forgot that this existed. Here they are. Where are they?
Oh, there it is.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you.
Ugh. I'm
Surprised
afraid
Sunday
we're
still
going to
has
have to
money.
handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this. Wait. Is that
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Okay, that makes sense.
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like.
Interesting.
Shall we
Can I
give
keep
this
it?
capsule machine a try?
No? Okay.
See what happens.
Nothing, maybe? I got something.
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Punishment is now inevitable?
They can't be. No.
Okay.
May song bring us victor. Resonate all together.
Hit ho. No, not Black Swan.
Stand still.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest. Cutting the net.
Boom. Oh, come on. There we go. Give me gold, dang it.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Relax. Ill fate descends.
I'm killing Kafka right now, teehee.
Listen to the final.
No, how dare you? No, yeah. Are you doing div, Aya? Alright, this is cringe. I'm gonna do this.
It's okay.
Memories of beneath.
I break everybody except one of the wolves. Boop.
Cutting the net.
Stay put.
Couldn't break you. It's my turn now, Buster. That's criminal.
Say bye to breathing.
Give me gold, dang it.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Birdo 1? Gotcha, okay.
Destiny's hand.
Yeah. Oh, hey, chat. While I was, sick, I was still able to log in and do my dailies. I hit AR60 on Genshin Impact. That was crazy.
Just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
I know, right?
Aren't the
It's
rules-
interesting because you get a little, like,
Location of the distortion is nearby.
I'm nowhere near that. It takes a long time. It takes a long, long time. But once you hit the AR60, all of your XP that you would get for your AR turns into Mora, so you get more money. And it's not a lot. I think it's a 1-to-1 conversion. But that adds up real fast. It now makes sense why all the AR60 players have so much Mora. Okay. But I don't know. I just thought that was cool. I think Clara and Adventurine will work together.
There it is.
I mean, Kanto's uses them together, so probably. I admittedly don't know very much about Adventurine because I don't have him. But, I mean, Adventurine will keep Clara alive because of shields, so, like, yeah, he would do fine in that regard.
The need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But
You never forget times of failure. It's only you.
you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you could use Kanto's Clara Revenge team, actually, because you have Preservation March, obviously. And then if you have Tingyun or Yukong, then you have the team. You might have to ask Kantos for the specifics about stats and things like that, but yeah. Alright, where is Simi going? This way. Oh, we're going way over here. We're going way over here. I love this game so much. I'm so glad that I have more stuff to do.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now, we should go. This will be a long farewell.
I wonder how far down this goes, actually. Quite a while. Okay, I think I figured it out. Chat, would you like me to make a YouTube video on all the new stuff coming for... I mean, we're in 2.7 now, but 2.7 to 3.0. That HSR has talked about, so like no leaks or anything, but I would talk about all the cool and quirky stuff that they would be releasing. I think it'd be kind of cool, but... Everybody.
So, where are we heading next?
Oti Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area.
Well, that's Sunday.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Right? Oh, so we are being affected by
may
it.
have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
Walks in oncoming traffic.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
That is factual, as I made a joke. Does Walt know?
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up.
Interesting.
I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
Was Sunday in captivity when the whole banana monkey thing happened? That's crazy.
Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so.
Right? Maybe. Let's... I think the fate will tell us, actually. Astral's fate? I think that'll tell me.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best.
I will, but put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short.
Yep, there we go.
sentences.
Well, didn't mess with well.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please.
This
believe me
kind of
when I
goes
say
crazy.
Come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
W, well, let's go.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions...
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony, too?
I don't know why that would be a surprise. I mean, if Welt's here...
Come with me. We'll go find them. You...
Oh, we're going to... Oh, okay.
Okay, okay.
Huh. Right, I was gonna look at the Fates Atlas. Okay, so this is a divergent time. So yeah, he was in jail when the banana monkey thing happened. Gotcha. This is kind of funny.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey?
Oh, does he not know that we're shareholders? That would be a funny thing to just drop on him.
Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case...
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we...
Then oh, Black Swan. Okay, that's her home.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Wait, what? Why is Tingyun here?
These ladies?
Wait. When did we pick up Tingyun?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Yeah, wait, how did we pick up Tingyun? Where did that happen?
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms? I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventure. I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the... Could there be more? Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror. It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however. That Foxian girl has indeed...
Okay, so we just picked her up?
I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by. So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered? Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her, then?
I really hope that Himiko comes with us to the new planet, because we've gotten to travel with everyone. Why it's Sunday, bro, chill. We've gotten to travel with everyone but her, and I think that she can have some really interesting interactions, because she seems to be like, I don't like the guardian, kind of like, I mean, Well also is like this as well, but she's like the motherly guardian, and I really want to see her interact with us outside of the Astral Express. Technically, she was with us in Penacony. Yeah, but Penacony didn't really focus on, like in the Bellabog and Lafu, we had Trailblazer in March, and then Dong Hung in Bellabog, and then we had Welt in the Siang Show. So it's like, but Penacony just kind of like threw a bunch of characters at us, and then we kind of just stuck with them most of the time. We didn't really have a core 3 from the Astral Express. We kind of just like bobbed between Firefly and Black Swan and Acheron.
You don't have to tell him that. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But
Did something happen?
actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us...
So that sort of try not to laugh.
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on it.
What happened?
I still wanted more candies.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it...
What's you...
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is
Interesting.
cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents.
Mr.
It's okay. You can reveal yourself.
I was only being careful, or we would have been. Help me remove my
Oh, 1 week go crazy. I didn't know he was actually, I thought he was just someone that was high position in the family. Mr. Yang, you turn on us.
Everyone, stay calm.
Interesting. This is so cool. I love this game so much. It's
I believe
second.
that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest, but to prevent any Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this
He was a worthy opponent.
Keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it?
Let's leave this discussion for later.
Haha, he's dodging it. I love it.
Should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to...
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Miss...
Oh, well, I mean, if they're fragments of a memory, then they probably only have the memory. It's... Yeah, they don't have the memories to form complete knots.
March 7th. Have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Her voice is different.
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which...
That's a terrible question to ask. I am Tingyun.
Me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
Yeah, that's...
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine
Visionary
how we'll
Tingyun.
be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the
I guess I can there. Now do you...
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Interesting. I want to clone copies of myself, too.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr. Yang mentioned
That's
the
true.
Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home.
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Loft.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest.
Looks like there's
a story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you...
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
Interesting. This is... Hootie Tingyun? That's great.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
But then again,
So I wonder... I guess we're getting the transition from Tingyun to Fugue.
That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, she may...
you sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These 3 Tingyuns don't look like they'll be...
So, what do you...
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this...
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other
Interesting.
words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
So there is no original, because she's shattered.
You just...
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world.
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Interesting. Find a Tingyun that is easy to... Bro, you're static. Okay, they are moving slightly. This is so strange. Who can I sell this to? Why do I have such a fondness for this? Because it's great. It's a lordly trash can. Money grubbing teeth. That's great. Sleepwalk. Your eyes are very much awake, my good madame. Yeah, eyes are very much open. Invincible fan wheel. Okay, I'm talking to this one.
Yikes. She's scary.
Oh, come on! I have the bat, we're fine. Kitty.
Huh?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that
Even if that's true, it doesn't.
That's interesting. So, I guess I passed her? Maybe it's the sleepwalking one?
This Miss Tingyun looks.
Nope. Okay, so she just spawned after a while.
You all looking for me?
Found her. If I remember,
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal Tingyun.
she ought to meet your 1 week and
Worth a try, my lady. If I may.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you.
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he
There's no need for that. You're acting so.
Everyone's so on guard, and I think, like,
I'm actually surprised.
because I'm pretty sure he ends up on the express. I'm just like, yeah, he's not gonna do anything.
Are you all right?
I know he's not gonna do anything.
I go as the wind.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion.
This is so cool. I'm really excited to know what they do with Tingyun. What is that?
What the? Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
There's no way Fantilia's still lingering somewhere.
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
Yeah, what was that? That's a cool animation. Sunday with that look is great.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Wow.
Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
Bro.
Huh?
It's nothing. Just a...
Something is going on with her. I mean, obviously something's gonna go on with her. Something happened with her with Fantilia, but... Interesting.
Sense.
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as I nearly died. Just now.
Died? Because of Fantilia?
Don't be afraid.
Are we 1 week?
What is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are and who am I?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get the name Fugue.
Is that where I came from?
Are we in her head, or are we...
Where does this path lead?
Is this where she was fragmented? And I'm so confused. It's so interesting. Temporarily added to your team, you can make changes in the lineup menu. She is not temporarily added to anything. What do you do, my good woman? What do you do? Can't see what she does. I can't put her on a good team. I'm pretty sure she does break damage.
That looks so familiar.
Oh.
Does she want to leave
Do I use the
somewhere?
tail? I tail whip. Minus attack. Anyway. So that's my old model. That's Tingyun. Where are you? Oh wait, this is where we're probably at Ruinmace area.
There were only minor issues.
That's great.
Yeah, this is probably Ruinmace area because she found Tingyun and saved her.
Be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager.
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it...
Excuse me. Can they not hear me?
It is a little interesting because they changed the VA. I'm gonna... Oh, that's cool. Because they changed the VA, it actually feels like a completely different character. Okay, it feels like a somewhat different character than Tingyun. But that's something that they can't really control. So. Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers to some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state. From what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearably intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ruinmay for her to decide whether to observe subject's senses should be temporarily numbed before conducting questioning. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questions will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions that the observer subject has already answered. What is your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds, Tingyun. What did you encounter? The observer subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from immense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it was confirmed that the observer subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate the knowledge during the limited periods of coherence. Okay, so basically, if she tries to access the memory, not fun.
Familiar name. Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
That's a little spooky. If it is somebody voice tells you not to question something, you should question something.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
Is that Ruinmay speaking?
Destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
No, that's not Ruinmay. Who is this?
Need to go through here? Do I have to...
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My... scars? Wait!
Okay.
Is this called... coexisting?
Probably not.
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
And fire... Okay. So Blast Top Distraction deals minor fire damage to one enemy and minor fire damage to adjacent targets. Grants one ally Foxine Prayer, which increases break effect and enables to reduce toughness when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding weakness type. Oh, that don't. Makes this unit enter the Torrid Scorch state, enhancing basic attack. When all ally units with Foxine Prayer attack, Fugue has a high chance to reduce the enemy target's defense. Okay. So maybe she doesn't want to be on a Firefly team, because it's a different... Don't have this. Yeah, so maybe she doesn't want to be on Firefly's team. Oh, she might want to be on Fei Xiao, actually. That might be it. It might be Fei Xiao team. Ignores weakness to do all. Okay. This is her talent. This is impair. Okay. Additionally, deals. Okay, so it's got to be Fei Xiao, right? Because she doesn't want Firefly, because it's fire. but she also has super break. So maybe does she replace Trailblazer? Okay. Oh, so see, this is we have the extra bar now. That's interesting.
Unite our goals.
And this super break. Break all of them. Okay, now we have an enhanced. Okay, so the E is what gives her the stats, and that gives her the enhancement. Okay.
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
I can't tell if she wants to be on a Firefly team or not.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Like,
Have we met?
maybe she does replace Trailblazer because she does super break, but you have to
Let's seize this fine moment.
re-break them
Share good fortunes.
for it to count. It's not
Dreams
just.
of a past life are now. Let us dance once
I don't know.
more.
She looks really cool. I just don't know. I mean, I'll put her in a Firefly team after this fight, see how she does.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
But I can't imagine. Well, no, yeah, because she did super break, so yeah, I think she's gonna do. She exists to be in a break team. That's her whole thing.
Clouds scattered.
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
I am not breaking this guy easily. Ow. That hurt.
Have we met? Unite our goals.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Strength.
A
There we
thousand
go.
thanks, benefactor.
Yep. Be annoying. Yep, be annoying. That's crazy.
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Oh, I no longer have the buff. It's Kakada. Okay, interesting. Hmm.
Dream vanished.
I hope for an end to.
Yeah. So it's. She's definitely a break team.
Why are there still so?
Please let me change my team.
The ones from before weren't defeated either.
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
So that is your
fall
roommate.
into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit?
Close, but not quite.
Man, how can roommate see this?
So... I'm trapped.
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal.
Is it the yellow thing that's the wound she's talking about? Because like she snapped her neck. Her neck should have the wound, but I guess not.
But why are you telling me all this?
She's still calling people
It's a
benefactor.
habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with.
This is so weird. This is really cool, but it's also slightly weird.
You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
Yeah, because they said that no one survived an Arbiter's intervention. So, I mean, she clearly chooses to survive. Unless, oh, that'd be really interesting if we play as her in Limbo, And Tingyun's body's still in Ruin Maze area.
How troublesome.
I highly doubt that that's the case, but it'd be interesting.
I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path, and only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake?
They are going crazy with the fantastic art.
Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all right, but someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens, I was able to fulfill his request.
Someone else found him.
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different.
Dang, okay.
If you had truly died...
So she was dead, but she's kind of like in a limbo state where she could be brought back?
My body... feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price
So
of
she changed the way her
survival
tail worked?
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my
I mean,
life.
Ruin May is a master at genetics. She could theoretically make it so that her tail produces a certain toxin or hormone that reduces the pain receptors, so she's not in pain.
No need for that. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Yeah, I want to know who too.
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you
I
will
want to know
find
who. Do
all
we
the
know any
signs
Oh,
of
Luocha!
freedom.
It's probably Luocha.
Reminds me,
What?
you seem to
No,
have some
because
dependable friends with close ties to you.
it can't be Luocha. Well, I mean, I guess it could, but like it. He arrived with the coffin. Presumably there was someone in it already, or something in it, I guess. So, he couldn't have put Tingyun's body in there, and he disguises himself as a traveling merchant. It might be Luocha, but then why does Rume owe Luocha?
It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
Interesting. This is really interesting.
Did I?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead.
I suppose there's no point in hiding. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got
Yeah,
involved.
Rume, yeah,
She's
the
very
best in her
field
field.
of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival.
It's kind of like that sentence goes at like unnecessarily hard. Like, oh yeah, a genius got involved. Like, she cast to die. That would like such a cool sentence.
She asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink?
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that.
Interesting. Oh, this is so hype. This is so interesting.
So glad again.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved...
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so I'll leave Miss Tingyun in...
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here.
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle...
Okay.
I don't think we should have any, because... I'm assuming the messenger... Oh, the messenger might be someone like, Yao Ye. I don't know. The android chick. Although, probably not, because she's in the Tendoids.
This is ridiculous. How come I keep bumping into Polly?
Interesting.
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already?
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage.
No, I
Right.
already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. We've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
He sounds dejected, which, I mean, I would probably be dejected too, but... I don't know, this voice actress is very good. She's conveying a lot of emotion. I don't know, this is so interesting. Oti Malalo, shop assistant.
Welcome. How can I help?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as
I wonder...
my friends back
I kind of want to look at Tingyun's, like, character synopsis, like, in the game. The problem being, it's not going to change, because Fugue is a separate playable character, so I can't get any... I can't glean any information out of it, I'm pretty sure.
You really know how to
But-
flatter. Go ahead.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination
Okay,
College.
Fushuen. Brother Honey Launcher.
Can you? It looks cool, but it's...
What do you want to give her? A launcher?
Lady Fuxuan has such refined taste. Let's go with your suggestion.
We can get her a rocket launcher, but we can't get her a unicycle. Okay. Okay, Gabe. We need to get him the rocket launcher.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivity. Finally, we
Yeah.
have Lady Bailu.
Oh, this one might be a little hard.
both wings and horns?
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. That's all of them. Please wrap them. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it...
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere. But Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we...
A souvenir
Interesting.
for myself. That's definitely an But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I...
Okay. We're getting more lore. This is so exciting. I'm so hyped for this.
This is a good...
I love Tingyun, so this is awesome. I'm glad she's okay.
Tingyun?
It only took about a year.
What's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days, but there are some things I find difficult to forget. Do you too still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Sparkle. I want to hit it, but I don't want to hit it. Sparkle, that actually makes sense.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this
first encounter was actually... I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's...
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia.
Okay, so she was just straight up replaced by Fantilia. I originally, back before we actually realized that, Arbiter. I thought that she was inhabiting her body, but no, she just straight up replaced her entirely.
I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was... That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen.
Yeah.
That's what I've been puzzled about, too. And what was your impression of that, Tingyun?
So,
do you recall?
have we actually ever talked with this one before? Or have we only interacted with Fantilia up to this point?
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she say?
Potential emanator of destruction.
Oh, is that a compliment? Was there anything particular?
High EQ. I don't know what EQ stands for, so I don't want to hit it.
Now, in your eyes, am I...
No, I mean, like, I don't know because I'm confused. Did we actually interact with her at all or no? Because it's like, she says it was earlier than when we were chasing Kafka. So have we interacted with this Tingyun at all? Or did we just interact with Fantilia? I don't know.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea.
Huh?
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance.
We wouldn't have...
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was... I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming...
You are not Fantilia.
Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value, that thought has brought me great comfort.
Good. Yes. I'm so glad I could help her. Yes, I love T. She's great. She's awesome.
We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help.
Yeah, so we haven't seen her. It was only
I
Fantilia.
should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you. Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now. And you might...
It's crazy that we've never actually talked to Tingyun before. It was just Fantilia. So does that mean that as a playable character, we were playing more... Well, we were playing as Tingyun, but it was Fantilia. Right? Like, bro. What's up, Aya? What's the screaming for? What? Yeah?
Miss Tingyun,
What's up?
over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might over...
Yeah, uh-huh.
See? I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right,
Nope,
no more
she's
questions.
not.
I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Operational return. This is such a cool little gimmick story thing. I don't know. It's not a gimmick. Well, hello there, Mr. Sunday. Let's go. Congratulations. Awesome. I knew you could do it. I told you I believed in you. You did it.
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you
find the best stream. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. And the story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However,
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
10 50/50s, 1 4 loss. There we go.
I love customers like you. So
easy to take advantage of. Just don't pick anything weird.
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, after troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order.
Interesting.
I suppose.
And Aya, was that on your main? I'm assuming, yeah. Can I use that? Can I interact with that at all? I don't think so. Where's my cake? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I can't. Go to the Radiant. You being the Help Trailblazer Stern. Thank you very much. How do I go there?
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingyun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
There's no way that this is over, right? This story quest just started. I'm sorry. It can't be over. I don't want it to end. Yeah, and him it goes mute.
We got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang, has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived?
Gee, well that doesn't narrow it down at all. Who would it be? If it's not Hua, it's probably not. It's not the general, surely. Oh, it could be Yukong actually. It might be Yukong. That's assuming it is an actual, like, playable character. It could be an NPC that we met once, like Yukong's daughter. Could be Yukong. I highly doubt it's Yang Qing. It's not Jiggly, she's in jail. Probably not Hua Hua. Not any of the 10 lords. It's not Yunli. Who is it? Who are you? Oh, it is Yukong. Okay. I was right.
See everyone.
Tingyun looks sad.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
That's awesome.
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Tingyun, I'm here to take you home.
She looks so happy. Honyo's really good about showing emotion with the facial expressions. Like, I'm sure it's very difficult to do, but they really do nail it.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But...
Oh, here we go.
Alone here? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And
I'm interested about that too. Why did Ruin May choose to step in?
go out of her way? It seems as if I've become a pawn someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things.
Take advantage of the situation. What do you mean?
Interesting.
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Phantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Interesting.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincides. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Phantilia did not intend for you to survive. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before me, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
I really... Oh, please don't do that. Like, if... Like, I'm sure that it'll pay off at some point. I'm sure. But if they do the thing where it's like, oh yeah, so she's gonna wanna, you know, put a jump on their enemy, so she's gonna pretend to still be dead, and we're not gonna see her, and we just don't see her for, like, 4 patches. Don't do that. Please.
I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you.
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions.
Me.
Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Gee, March? Or, oh, it might be, Himiko.
Is that...
What? Huh?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into
Oh, okay, so this is actually Tingyun. I was so confused.
each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough.
That's
for me to
great.
carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you...
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still
This is
chose
really
to travel
cool.
around with the Merchant Guild.
I think it's really interesting how the Xiang show is, like, the way they have it set up is that they can expand. I mean, they can expand on every world in the game for as long as they want, because it's the whole planet. But, like, the Xiang show is set up so interestingly because it's not one planet, it's an alliance of all these different races. So they can just keep bringing more elements to it, and they can keep tying it to other areas, like with Bellabog, and they can tie it to Penacony, and they can tie it to all these different places. And it's just really cool how they have that set up.
Thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond.
That's super cool.
Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yanming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme. And might not always...
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
I think that's the first thing they've been called gods.
To begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor.
That's wow, okay. She just threw that.
In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls.
That's
Have
interesting.
you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still...
Interesting.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's
So I wonder if when they're referring to gods, are they referring to just the Arbiters of Destruction, or are they referring to them and the Aeons? They might be referring to just the Destruction. I don't know.
So now I'll become a cunning speck of dust and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
But luck never seems to favor everyone. So they like... That's so interesting how they did that.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be?
Yes! They get to have some closure. Thank you! I was going to be so distraught if he just never interacted with Robin at all.
I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
Mr.
I'm not leaving.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a few...
You don't intend to reveal your...
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell.
Kind of okay, but dang it.
I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you...
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can
That...
begin if I can.
I mean, I'm glad that they're getting a little bit, but like, come on. Talk to her, please. Like, not as a robotic woman. Talk to her.
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh, Robin's mute.
My name is 1 week.
Oh, okay, so Robin's mute. Interesting.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there.
Surely Robin
We see are merely the
notices that
stars from long ago.
that he's Sunday. Please notice that it's Sunday.
So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Hello. Hello, Forrest. How you doing? Good. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. The new 2.7 HSR is going absolutely crazy. I'm so hyped for this. Little Squirtle.
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early. It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance.
I don't have HSR installed. That's unfortunate. It's a very good game. If you like the Hoyo games, I would highly recommend it. Or if you just like turn-based, then it's also just a good game from that as well.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
I have to manage Genshin and ZZZ and Wuwa. Yeah, there are a lot of really good gacha out, so it can be a little too much to juggle sometimes.
Still, these stars are unfamiliar. Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels...
Paimons sound a lot better. Also, finally switched to Japanese voices. Japanese just goes crazy. I am a huge fan of anime. And I watch all of my anime in sub, unless I'm with someone that likes dub, which, you know, then it's fine. I have nothing against dub, I just prefer sub. So yeah, but the Japanese are so good at conveying emotion, and it's, yeah, JP goes crazy. Still annoying, but way better to deal with. Yeah.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
English Paimon is just
Who is it that you wish to encourage?
Whenever I hear the Japanese voice for Paimon, I just think of Kaguya from Love is War, and that kind of it kind of makes it funny, because obviously Kaguya would not, Shinomiya would not say the things that Paimon says, so it's just like one of those funny moments.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a...
But, I mean, one of the main reasons why I keep my games in English is because, one, the English isn't bad. I actually quite like a lot of the voices in the game. They do a very good job. But also because, when people come to my stream, sometimes they just like to listen. They don't actually watch the stream. And so all of my viewers speak English so that they can listen along and they don't have to watch. But if it's in JP, they really don't know what's going on. Although JP is just kind of fun to listen to anyway, just because it sounds cool. But that's just me being, that's just my personal opinion.
Are you saying that's not true?
But I did have HSR at one point and got Rappa at 7 pity. That's awesome. Rappa is a very good character. She's very fun.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being...
Yeah. I want Robin. Robin is probably one of my favorite characters. She's really, as a story character, she's one of my favorites. And then she's the best support in the game as like a gameplay perspective. So yeah, great character.
I hope so.
I'll reinstall HSR. So like,
I see.
I don't know if you're like averse to spending money on gacha games. I mean, it's up to you. But I would recommend reinstalling it every update and then keeping it for 7 days because they always give out 10. Okay, because they always give out a free 10 pools for logging in every day for a week once a new update comes out. So if you just do that, uninstall, you'll have more than enough summons to guarantee Robin when she comes out. But that's just me.
Inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, like, and I have a friend who just got back into Honkai, and he got back into it because of Acheron. But the problem with doing that with games like this is if you uninstall the game and only come back when a character comes out that you want, because you haven't been playing up until that point, you don't have summons in reserve to pull for the character. So, and I think it's great with Honkai because they always give out a free 10 pull every update. You just do that for 7 days, you'll have at least enough to get a character after a while. So, that's just it. Of course, you're free to do whatever you want.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit.
I mean, I hope that also makes sense. I could have just butchered that delivery.
Use these blessings as a foundation. The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same developer.
We should keep looking.
But yeah, Zenless sometimes gives out 10 pulls. Sometimes they give out the Bangbu ones, which obviously, in my personal opinion, the Bangbu ones have much less value than the character ones. But Honkai always gives out the premium character wishes. Not to say that Zenless is bad. I like Zenless a lot, but Bangbu sucks. Yeah, I feel like they rotate between the two, but, you know, it would be nice to just always get the character ones, because obviously characters, you always get a Bangbu at 90, you always get the Bangbu you want at 90, whereas the characters, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I mean, that's the 50-50. So, you know. There. Fingertip. That. Oh, you get both? Yeah. 9 pulls on each. Interesting.
It's done. Have a look.
I remember this image. This image is very important. They don't do a 10 pull for some reason. Interesting. That is weird.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
And then Genshin is gamble addiction. Yeah. This is a great art, by the way. I love this art. This is a great thing for Robin, and it's great that the bird actually took flight, which is something that they've been talking about for such a long time. She had to have realized that was Sunday, right? She realized it was Sunday. Let's go! Yeah! And can't you get it? Yeah, you can. It's a free pity character, but yeah, you can get one just by logging in. You get to pick whichever one you want. I'm so glad she realized it was Sunday. I'm so glad. They finally got some closure. Ah! I've been so invested into these two siblings, it's
Didn't
probably
seem
unhealthy.
like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side.
What are the options? All the pity characters. So, Bronya Himiko, well, Bailu, Yangqing, and Himiko. So, Bronya, which is one of the best supports in the game, Robin being the best, Bronya is one of the best. Himiko is absolutely fantastic for follow-up teams and destroys pure fiction. Welt's, like, pretty good. He's more situational. Bailu is kind of meh. Yangqing is also kind of meh. But yeah, you really care about, So I'm hearing Welt to Himiko? Absolutely, yeah. I mean, preferably Bronya if you don't have her, but Himiko is also really, really good, and Welt can pop off, depending on what the enemy's weakness type is.
If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want.
I have Bailu? Yeah, you don't want to get Bailu Eidolons. You don't want that. Chi-Chi if HSR? I would argue she's a little bit more useful than Chi-Chi, but yeah, she's the... well, for me, the part is because I lose pity to him all the time, but yeah.
Live with...
We're almost done saying our goodbyes.
And you asked a question earlier, what is, Sunday? I'm assuming you mean, like, what kind of unit is he? He is a support. He increases damage, crit rate, and crit damage, so he's very, very good.
Yes.
And he'll get better when we get the new path coming out in... Wait, 8, I think?
I have a question
So,
I'd like to ask you.
yeah, new path's gonna go crazy. And and he goes really well with the new path, so...
I'm curious.
But he's good now, anyway.
Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment.
Oh, here it
This very
goes.
moment. There are countless
Oh, that's my
worlds
725
above the
thing.
skies
Yeah,
still waiting for the
Himiko
arrival of
weapon.
the Astral Express.
I mean, her weapon isn't that bad. It can be used on a bunch of different characters, but obviously you want the...
All for an
Yeah, the weapon that you want. That's what you got it for.
and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by.
I wanted Rappa? Yeah,
Not
yeah.
nothing at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing path, you can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Rappa's erudition anyway, so you should be able to use it, Nick. Also, is Sunday a special thing to Robin? I mean, they're siblings. That's her brother, so, like, yeah.
Unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars.
Yep.
In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say good. There was never a third person with us.
I told you he'd find out.
Since you already know 1 week's secret. there's
Wait,
no need
1
for me
week
to
doesn't
build up
exist?
suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
I am very glad that that Robin figured out that it was actually him. Who is that? I might be cooked. Do I do dot? I probably... Oh, okay. It's gonna take 2 hours to install HSR, I'm assuming. Do we want to do Jingling Hybrid Carry? But we're gonna try. Actually, he's not weak to ice. Yes, sadly. It is a very big game.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen
Also, I pre-ordered Wuwa. Nice. So I must confess, I don't play Wuthering Waves. It looks really cool. But I just haven't gotten around to getting it. So I don't know much about it. But some of the characters do look really, really cool.
Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born.
I'm on my computer. I'm gonna play PC.
I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
Oh, I thought you was on PlayStation? Nope, I'm on PC.
That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony. It's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
PlayStation having to pay $10 is very strange.
After all, I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is... this is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order, and... for the first time in my...
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if...
I mean, I would assume that they would give you something for pre-ordering it if you're buying a free game, but yeah, that's a little weird.
One that you're actually quite... It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite...
You could say he's... I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those...
That's
maybe
crazy.
If I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned... What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Tingyun. I will perform a tuning on myself.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll be back when it starts. I will not be live at that point, but you're always welcome to come back. I'll be streaming every day. I don't stream Monday and Tuesday, so you're always welcome to come in and ask questions. I'll answer anything that you have. And I wish you the best of luck.
1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always really appreciate it. I hope to see you tomorrow.
But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness.
I don't have to fight Sunday, do I? I picked the worst team for fighting Sunday. Oh no. Oh no.
Much appreciated.
I might be cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. I'm not gonna be able to win this fight.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises. You're not ready at all, are you?
Probably not.
I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control. But isn't that how it is for most? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't... Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs.
You should have.
Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble... But I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my... As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even in this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the express?
That's kind of funny. We did. Yeah.
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living. But what if you can't do it? Well...
I'm really nervous about the fight. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do it with the team that I have. I really should have brought Firefly and just forego Sunday.
The person who always disappoints his sister.
Can I change my team? Yippee! I can. What do I do? Do I have to use Sunday? I don't. Okay then. Well, we're gaming.
It's just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is.
Heal me, thank you.
Be born as a human. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time... When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all...
That's funny. Him explaining how to tell a joke.
Maybe no objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
It is kind of... I get it now. His name's 1 week. As, you know, Sunday, workday, 1 week. Yeah.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home.
And this is how he ends up joining the
One to leave the stage for good.
One must first step back onto the stage.
Yeah, that's crazy. I am so glad I changed my team. I would have lost it horribly.
Things tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
There, we gotta break all these bozos.
Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
Echoes of the past. You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Okay, there we go. Now we're getting some shields. Now we're gaming. There we go. Will this push him back? It will. Okay. Not enough though.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Did the rhythm get messed up?
I can do this. That? Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna kill him. This will though. Oh! He's on 1 HP, Gallagher. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, well, it got rid of him anyway. Probably.
Swept away by the wind.
Okay. Now the real question is, do I Gallagher all here? Yes, because I break everybody. Haha, I win. Mark. I wonder how well Fugue will do in this fight. I wonder. I don't know. I am really interested. They really like taking time to set up the Lafu characters. Like, they're still sitting on Jingliu. But I don't know, it's interesting. There we go. Yep, that broke. Hee hee. Gonna reapply this. Go ahead and break. And then we can break. And then we can just bonk. And then break. I'm going crazy. Really should have used Firefly's E because I fat fingered it, but it's fine. I should have hit Ruin May E. I wasn't paying attention.
Take your positions.
It's unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, I would not have won that if I used that weird concoction of a team I used earlier. A new venture on the 8th dawn. That's such a cool little symbol.
On this
Any other
8th day, I grant myself departure.
That's cool. That was Penacony is so well made. I'm awake again. Hey, Cantos. Did you actually take a nap, or was that a joke?
How should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
Come with
At
us.
this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One.
Interesting.
In the worst case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, How could the strong defending the weak hold up?
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely do it. I feel bad for you.
Mr. Yang?
But naps are probably going to help a lot.
The harmony has more.
See, I'm an idiot. If at any point I get a job like that, I would just not take a nap and then just forcefully reset my sleep schedule in a day, which is terrible. It sucks.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were, after all this, the harmony and the preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
Yeah, Penacony. I keep saying this. I feel like Penacony's storyline has ended like 8 times. And every time, it's such a fulfilling completion, like, feeling. And they just keep re-ending it. And even though this one's more tailored to Sunday, not really Penacony.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. You are one of my trailblazing.
Interesting. The good thing is that I'm free next week. There we go. We love to see that.
Insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless. I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge.
Here it comes.
After leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me
Yep.
come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
So he doesn't become a true Nameless. So he's not... I get... So I guess he's not staying with us for the rest of the journey.
Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever.
I think it's interesting that he says, for now, and I can't be a true Nameless. So he's not... So they could, in theory, just be like, alright, we're on the new planet, he's gonna get off and never talk to you again. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like he's a noble person, he just kind of got misled. You're a worthy adversary. Finally, I'm no longer the newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us, not an actual
See,
member of the Express crew yet.
he's not I kind of wish he just joined as a...
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Right, Kento? Yeah, I do love that part. It's kind of funny.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about
So
time
we
to
have
get back on track and prepare for our
Black
next
Swan
job.
and Sunday with us, just chilling.
try?
Oh, this might be setting up for her as actual. Out of all the characters that have been teased, I am most excited for Herta, and I don't really know why. I think I just really like her aesthetic. Do we get to see Herta too?
No?
Oh,
We're
wait a minute!
still not quite.
They're leaving the space station? Why? Wait, what?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved.
What?
So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
She's just talking to Eos? She's just chilling? What was that? Wait a minute, go back. Go back. What was that? Hi, Sealy. What the? Huh? That was so cool. I also have to see if I can force Fugue to show up. Because, I want the Stilla Jates and I'm gonna forget about it. That's cool. Wasn't it called? It might have been. I think Eos is from Zenless, and I just merged them together. It's so cool. That is so cool. I am so hyped. Actually, we can go see what his name is right now, actually. Herta Space Station. Sam. I am so hyped. What is going on? I'm so hyped for Herta. Out of all of them, I'm hyped for her the most. And I don't really understand why. I don't know. Kantos, it might be a little bit presumptuous of me, but I think I'm going to go for Herta. Might be a bad decision. I don't know. I will wait and see. It is Noah's. You're correct. It was Noah's. Oh, I don't know. Where did I get Eos from? I think that's the Bangbu. Yeah, that's the Bangbu's name from Zenless that they used to travel around with. Yeah, guys, it's the same, I swear. It's the same, I promise. That's fair. Yeah. I am so hyped for that. That's so cool. And I got more stutter gauge. Although, I guess if Herta comes out in 2.8, I won't have enough to pull for her, so I guess I'll skip anyway. Kind of unfortunate. Now we get to do the... I'm going to randomize this until I get Fugue to show up. How do I... Wait, can I randomize this, or does it change in a daily, a 24-hour basis? Because I need to show them now. I will forget. I needed to show up now. That's bad. Okay. I wonder if I can manipulate the amount of people. Maybe not. How many pulls do you have? I'm gonna say 155. That is highly incorrect. I have 102 pulls here, 61, and then if you want to factor in the 10 that I'll get for this, or the 9 I'll get for this, so I'll have 70 by the end of that, and then I have 102 for these, so 172. Which is enough to guarantee if I lose 50-50, but I also like to have the light cones for all the characters that I get, so ideally I need more than that. But wait. Have I not talked to you yet? I feel like I've talked to you. Yeah, I have talked to you. I don't... Alright. And then I guess we can... look at that, but I'm over stream time, so like I'm not gonna start anything else, but I'm not gonna cut Kanto's off. So also can't do this because that's unfortunate. Relay sucks. You will most likely have enough. Yeah, I'm assuming because if she comes out in 2.8, we have like what? 20 days for this, 20 days for next banner, whichever one that is. Unless if she's in 2.7, what is the second phase? She's not second phase, is she? It's 2 reruns for second phase, isn't it? This is what happens when you get really sick and you can't look at the update notes. Okay, no, so next update's Fugue, which I'm probably not going to get, because I feel like she's going to be really good with specifically 3.0. Okay, yeah, so yeah, no, I'll have more than enough. Although, Firefly rerun, might go for an Eidolon. Fugue is in second phase, yeah. So, I don't know. I probably won't get Fugue because I think she's really good with Face Shot, which I don't have. I don't think she works very well with Firefly. But then again, she's not out yet, so I just am going off of one battle that I had. With that said, it's time to end stream. I'm finally recovered from my sickness, so I'm going to go back to streaming regularly, so, you know, expect to stream tomorrow. Probably will stream HSR, because I think that this quest is going to be a long one, so I think that we have enough time to stream this. As long as it's fully out. If not, we'll just jump around from Zenless to, or from HSR to Zenless to Genshin. But I'm super hyped. There's so many characters coming out that I'm gonna pull for. Zenless is Miyabi, Genshin is whatever. The neat thing is that she can replace Harmony MC. That is, well, it kind of depends on how useful Harmony main character, or the other one is, because right now Harmony main character is probably gonna stay Harmony main character since I have to have him for Super Break. But yeah, I don't know. There's something in Fuwe's kit that's like, she wants other elements outside of fire to really excel, so she doesn't synergize with Firefly perfectly, but so you can run Remembrance MC without worry. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Although, I don't know how good. I'm assuming that he's going to be good, because Harmony's absolutely broken. Preservation's also kind of good. Destruction, I think, is the weakest one out of the bunch, but Harmony's really good. So yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting, and like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. So thank you so much, Kantos, for coming by. Good luck with your 5 a.m. shifts, and I'll see you all later. Peace.